Hello, so good to meet you at our global motivational meeting. We are reading World Scriptures book to inspire, empower, with positive vibe for the day. These God's words are helping billions of people, families, communities, countries, and the whole world, and will help you to just read these quotes and practice daily. As we're reading the book from the beginning, please find all the chapters at our Message to Billion channel. And let's see what God prepared for us today. Understanding does not take root without properly cultivating the self. Jesus said to them, no one puts new wine into old wineskins. If he does, the new wine will burst the skin and will be spilled, and the skins will be destroyed. But new wine must be put into fresh wineskins. First, take up the words, ponder their meaning, then the fixed rulers reveal themselves. But if you are not the right man, the meaning will not manifest itself to you. If there is no host on the inside to receive it, the tower, it will not stay. If there will not mark on the outside to guide it, it will not go. If what is brought forth from the inside is not received on the outside, then the sage will not bring it forth. If what is taken in from the outside is not received by a host on the inside, the sage will not entrust it. There is the man who sees but has not seen. Speech the words of the Vedas. There is the man who heard but has not heard her. But to another she reveals her lovely form like a loving wife finally robed to her husband. Here then the parable of the sower. When anyone hears the word of the kingdom and does not understand it, the evil one came and snatched away what is sown in his heart. This is what was sown along the path. As for what was sown on rocky ground, this is he who hears the word and immediately receives it with joy, yet he has no root in himself, but endures for a while. And when the tribulations or persecution arise on account of the word, immediately he falls away. As for what was sown among thorns, this is he who hears the word, but the cares of the world and the delight and riches choked the word, and it proved unfruitful. As for what was sown on the good soil, this is he who hears the word and understands it. He indeed bears fruit and yields, in one case 100-fold, in another 60, and in another 30. When the man of highest capacities hears the tower, he does his best to put into practice. When the man of mining capacity hears the tower, he is in two minds about it. When the man of low capacity hears tower, he laughed loudly at it. If he did not laugh, it would not be worth the name of tower. Let's read further quotes from the second coming Messiah, Father, Son, and Moon. Why did God send me into situations that were very difficult to tolerate, like prison? Looking back on it, I know it was to broaden my heart. Why should you broaden your heart? God wants to enter and live in you. He tries to step in with his right foot, but your heart is closed and he cannot put in it. Then he kicks you with his left foot again and again to engage your mind. God keeps kicking until he can fit 1 foot inside, then 2 feet. Next, he would put his hands inside and then put his head in, bending over the demonstrate. God can enter because your heart has enlarged. Eventually, it can become really big. I observed through mother when she becomes pregnant. In the beginning, her belly is small, but as time goes by, it grows bigger and bigger. It increases until the baby is born. Then it decreases again. It is the same with her womb. It starts out small, but look how it expands. A 10-pound baby can grow within its water bag. I thought, how much can her womb stretch? The sac of my heart should stretch even more. Ladies, have you ever thought that the baby in your womb might die because your womb could not stretch enough to accommodate it? Then what about your heart? When God's seed is planted in the sac of your heart and start to grow, it should grow to be as big as God himself. But what if the sac of your heart cannot expand enough to contain God in his emergency? What would happen to God who is growing inside? If something goes wrong with the baby in your womb, you have a miscarriage after 3 months. Would God like to go into the sac of your heart if he thought it would miscarry in the middle of his growth? Would God want to plant his seed there? So powerful. But if you have difficulties, please watch and type this video. As we are living in this second coming of Messiah time, please share this video as we are in this very interesting happy subscribers marathon. Contact me for consultation, cooperation, and become member of this Heavenly Parents Holy Community globally. And wish you a great, blessed day. See you tomorrow with more powerful quotes. Yours, Coach Nikolai Serpala. Bye bye.